Davidson 80-69. Of course, the Patriots lost to VCU 70-54. And Fordham will start with a basketball first. And Johnson going to be checked at least initially here by Woody Newton. So you want to talk about a height differential. Newton going 6'9", and Johnson at just 5'11".
We'll see. It'll be interesting. The Patriots switch a lot through these screens, and they've been able to play good defense with Jalen, but matching up with that height early on should be interesting.
And a turnover underneath as Joshua Rivera couldn't hold on to that pass. Patriots starters there at the bottom of your screen as the pass from O'Connor inside to Jalen Haynes, and the Patriots score in their first possession.
And that's going to be there all night. I think the Patriots have the advantage inside, so to get the ball down to Haynes is going to be key.
So Fordham comes back on their second possession. You see their starters there at the bottom along with Jackie Johnson, Roman Dean, Josh Rivera, 2 of the 5. On the drive, Johnson now nicely done off the glass. He had away from Newton, was able to lay it in.
That's a tough shot with your left hand, kind of going over that height right there. It was a great finish.
So Connor now to Anderson. Connor bounced past to Haynes. 2 possessions, 2 shots for Haynes. Couldn't get that layup to go. You can see definitely, as you talked about, Chris, they're trying to get him looks early. Johnson now 3-ball. Didn't pick him up in transition. He knocks it down. He's got all 5 of the Rams' points.
He doesn't hesitate to get that ball out, too. Whenever he's open, he's going to be ready to shoot.
That is his 73rd 3 of the season and 211 attempts. And O'Connor down low. Draws the foul. So Jefe Mador called for the foul there on Fordham, his first and the team's first. Zach Anderson inside to Haynes. The fadeaway, no good. Jalen Haynes has taken all 3 of the Patriots shots here in the early going.
You called it, Bill. They're making a concentrated effort to go inside, but they've got to get Haynes going towards the basket versus fading away.
Outside now is Fordham. This one looking for the drive. Crosses over, got in deep, lays it off the glass, no good. Rebound is tipped away and held onto. Zambila able to grab it there. Zambila now working down low, kicks it to a cutter, lost it going up, ball's loose, and Anderson has it. Patriots down 5-2. Good hands there by Abdul Zambila. Causes the turnover. Now the Rams in transition. They are one of the best transition teams in the A-10, and the Patriots have to call a timeout just over 2.5 minutes into the ball game because they trail 7-2.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Scan doesn't like the way they came out, but the Patriots, I think their strength is defense, right? You can see they've got active hands, but in transition, they've got to get back and they've got to guard the bigs.
Roman Dean with the layup there. The Patriots trailing 7-2. It's a 7-0 run. And again, we talked about the advantage that the Patriots may think they have in the post, and Haynes has taken all 3 shots. But you can't do that to the detriment of not getting everybody else involved.
Right. You'd like to see the Patriots have maybe a little more ball movement coming down the court. It looks like they're running that pick and roll and looking for that first option with Haynes rolling. Maybe pushing it out to the wing, letting him establish position might be a better approach.
This is one of the things, talking to Coach Skin before the game, he had mentioned that, he didn't think there would be a hangover from the VCU loss. Again, it's tough. You're for almost 2 months in a row had not lost a game, and then lost that one against the Rams of VCU, but you can't let one loss turn into 2. Now full court pressure by Fordham. O'Connor across the timeline. Now to Maddox.
It's good movement here. You see him moving the ball around. Nice work.
O'Connor takes it to Anderson to Newton. He fakes, drives, little baseline push shot, no good, but the tap in by Haynes.
I don't know if that was intentional, but hey, it went in. Whatever works.
They'll credit him with a bucket. 7-4 now. Fordham on top. They're going to play at a very fast pace. Any chance they get to run, they're going to get out and go. Down low and inside. Zambila wide open, lays it home at the rim.
It's a great no-look pass there underneath.
The assist there to Mador. O'Connor now as the Patriots trail at 9-4. Maddox to Haynes on the wing. Newton 3-ball way off the mark. Long rebound though to O'Connor. Maddox straight away three's good. So offensive rebound turns into points there for the Patriots, now down 9-7.
And with the size advantage the Patriots have, I mean, that's going to be there for them.
Mador gives it up and gets it back. 10 on the shot clock. In the corner, the 3-ball is away, no good, and we've got a foul. It's going to go against Woody Newton here on the rebound. So Fordham off to a great start here offensively. They are 4 of 6 from the field, but the Patriots smashing with the Maddox 3. Got a 2-point game.
They've hit 12 threes, and they've got to get to the rim. You saw that early on with the Patriots. You know, they made a concentrated effort to get it to Haynes underneath. That's got to continue to be a focus here as they go forward.
Patriots down 9-7. They've made one substitution here. Katie Johnson in the ball game, replacing Braden O'Connor. So the senior Johnson in for the first time. Jackie Johnson has it here, guarded by Woody Newton.
KD's done a nice job over the last month, too, being an energy bunny for them off the bench.
Johnson now with 6 on the shot clock. Newton there, trying to keep him in front. Johnson, though, lobs it up. Shot won't go. Offensive rebound, and then lost it out of bounds. As Johnson, a little bit quicker than Newton, was able to get by and then lobbed it up there for Timbila. But just couldn't corral it in. And then losing it out of bounds was Rivera.
Yeah, it almost looked like he might have got a hand on his back there. I think the Patriots were fortunate not to get a foul called.
Jared Billups into the ballgame for the Patriots, wearing number 1, the senior. Checks in for Zach Anderson. And Fordham made some substitutions as well. We'll get all the lineups here taken care of. Jameer Tripp into the ballgame as one of the subs for Fordham, as is Zach Riley. And also Matt Zona, who played 4 years at Notre Dame before coming here. And Maddox just on a little curl cut, nice little floater from 8 feet, and ties the game at 9-9. So Maddox has 5 now.
And if he can get going for the Patriots, that's key, because, you know, he's their leading scorer, and I think really their best offensive threat on the.
So what do you see here, Chris, on Maddox getting that little floater?
I think when he's coming off the screen, he's actually looking to dump it down to Haynes, but they never stepped up. He just, you know, took what was available to him, made the shot.
And this will be an interesting matchup here, as Billups got caught behind the screen and Johnson got the shot off. But Jared Billups, one of the best on-ball defenders against Johnson, as Haynes gets it down low, bounces off from Zona, puts it up no good, and Matt Zona grabs the rebound. But Billups and Johnson's going to be fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, Billups is probably my favorite player to watch on the team. I mean, he doesn't light it up on the offensive end, but he is probably the best defender in the A-10. I'll be surprised if he's not competing for Defensive Player of the Year.
If he's not on the first team, all defensive team, there's a problem with the voting. As the ball rolls up and over for Tripp, and he's going to get an and one.
Good finish. I mean, it looked like he might have tapped him there, kind of going up, but he's able to ball up and get it in. Nice shot.
J.D. Johnson called for the foul, his first and the second on the Patriots here. So Fordham back on top, 11-9, and Tripp at the line, 67% on the season, and makes the three-point play. So Rams back on top by 3 and full court pressure. Haynes gets it now to KD, guarded by Johnson out front. Johnson had to give it up. Here's Maddox. Pulls up from 16, in and out, no good. And Jalen Haynes went flying, and now Jared Billups is going to be called for the foul on the rebound.
You don't typically see a guy that big go down that hard unless he's pushed. It looks like he might have been nudged. I'm surprised that wasn't called.
Gio Amajuru checks in for the first time, replacing Haynes. The redshirt junior, 6'11", averaging 7.3 points and 4.3 rebounds. So Fordham with a 3-point lead, 13:40 to go here first half. Jumper from the outside is no good, but the long rebound out to Johnson, and he gives it up now. Riley trying to go through, and Katie Johnson poked it free, and then it went off of Billups out of bounds as Riley lost his shoe.
Good active hands here by the Patriots getting the deflection.
It just went between the legs of Billups and out of bounds. Rivera has it, Billups lurking there. Katie Johnson now trying to go against Rivera. He runs right into Emma Giroux. Johnson out on the run. KD all the way to the rim. Left-hand shot won't go, but does draw the foul. And it'll go against Tripp.
Yeah, great drive here by KD. I think that's his strength, is getting out, running as much as possible and getting to the rim. That's nice work by him.
Tripp call for his first, team second. Free throws coming for Johnson on the season, 69.7%. He's taken the third most free throws on the team this year. And that one is no good.
Really, for the Patriots this year, it's been turnovers and free throws are the two areas of improvement, and especially if they're looking to make a run in March, that's going to be key. They're able to knock down free throws in close games.
Only one turnover so far here in this ball game, but that was what hurt them Saturday down at VCU. It was a flurry in the beginning of the second half. And Katie Johnson misses both. And now with Johnson out for Fordham, Billups is going to guard Mador. He has it here.
And Mador being the second leading scorer on the team, it's pretty nice being able just to rotate Billups onto the next best offensive player.
Mador got in deep, nowhere to go. Tripp now turns on Katie Johnson. That's going to be a shot clock violation. Fordham had no idea that it was running down.
It's great help defense there by Gio, kind of rotating over there. By the time he turned around to shoot the ball, the shot clock violation.
So Maddox steps out, and Justin Begg, the freshman from Texas, in for the first time. He has it here. Turns the corner. Tried to flip it down low to Emma Giroux, and it bounced off of the defender right back to him. Billups now in the corner to Zach Anderson with 12 on the shot clock. Anderson gets it to Katie Johnson. 7 now, Johnson corner 3 is good. There's a couple words for the Fordham bench as he goes up the floor.
He plays with a little attitude, but that's good sometimes. You like to see your guards get after it and get some energy behind the team, especially coming off to kind of a flat start here.
Tied at 12-12 now. Dean into the post, down to 10 seconds on the shot clock, and a hip check called on Matt Zona as he just ran Billups.
TV timeouts. The Patriots did a nice job of locking in on defense, and I think that happened when Billups got in the game.
Now you look at the turnovers. Patriots have just won 5 already in the ball game for Fordham, and including the last possession when Matt Zona was called for the illegal screen. That gives the Patriots the basketball and a chance to take their second lead of the game. They scored the first bucket of the ball game and haven't led since. Zach Anderson got around underneath, and that's going to be the second foul called on Zona.
We talked about it during the pregame, but we want to see Anderson as much as possible be aggressive, and that was great to see him go off the dribble there and draw the foul.
So Zona called for his second. He and Riley check back out. And Kimbila is back in. And Jackie Johnson returned as well. Katie Johnson trying to get it in. Finally does to Anderson. And the drive baseline. Cut off there. Tried to throw it out, but it was kicked. It would have been a turnover because Katie Johnson cut away from where Anderson was throwing the bounce pass.
Yeah, it looked like Tripp bailed him out there with the kick ball, because I agree with you. That was going to be a turnover.
And as Giroux gets it in, gives it to Anderson. Here's Begg. Now with Tripp on him, he wants to wave everybody out. Anderson now trying to back down on offense. Got into the paint and coming across. Timbila with the block. Quickly the other way. Tripp now in transition. Spins, turns, short on the layup. Begg with the rebound. Here come the Patriots back the other way. KD Johnson right to the rim. Circus layup, no. Timbila grabs the rebound and is fouled by Emma Giroux. Neither team able to finish at the rim here.
Yeah, it looked like when KD was a little out of control there. You know, again, I think he was trying to draw the foul, but tough shot.
Sometimes that's the best thing that a defender, if you see a guy coming at full speed, just kind of back away at the last second when they're trying to draw contact. And a lot of times they'll end up shooting the ball a little bit too hard for backboard. That's looked like what happened there with KD.
That's right. And I think Phillips did the same thing on the other end. He did a really nice job of contesting without fouling, and I think kind of put his chest out there and was able to force a miss.
Tripp now against Johnson, trying to bully him down into the paint. Has to kick it on the outside. Haynes back in there now. He's having a guard, the quick guard Medor, but there's KD Johnson with the steal, and that time he lays it home.
Yeah, Haynes does a lot of things well, but I think my favorite thing he does is when he switches on a guard and locks in on defense like that. And that was a great play by KD, being able to get the steal and finish.
Phillips now guarding Johnson. Patriots back on top 14-12, their second lead of the game. They led 2-0 early on. Johnson now pulls up. Shot is off, no good. Phillips goes in, gets the rebound. Begg up ahead to Johnson. Justin Begg, little floater, no. And quickly comes Fordham, lobbing it up over the top in transition, and stepping on the end line there was Dean. That's what Fordham wants to do. They're gonna get a rebound and they're gonna go. And if you don't get back, they're gonna take advantage.
And you called it. I mean, I think that was a little too aggressive by Johnson there, looking for the lob on the break there. He might have been better off just keeping the ball and trying to get to the rim.
So Patriots basketball, 9:57 to go here first half. Fordham now just one of their last 7, and they're up to 7 turnovers, but the Patriots trying to take advantage. Have had struggles scoring themselves here in the first half. Begg trying to fix that, knocks down the triple. We've seen the freshman, he's not shy, Chris. He'll throw it up there if you give him space.
Absolutely, and you know, it looked like Fordham moved into a 3-2 defense there, and they're going to give up that 3 with the 2 bigs in the game, and nice shot by Begg.
So 17-12, Patriots' largest lead early on here of 5. Rivera now. Medor spins, turns, kicks corner. 10 on the shot clock now. And Giroux reaching there on Timbila, couldn't come away with it. Medor now, 3-ball is good. That is a tough shot there, and he knocked it down.
There's not much you can do about that. I think it was great defense and just a better finish.
40th 3 on the year. Emma Giroux down low, unable to score, but draws the foul. 40th 3 for Medor on the season. The foul will go against Dean. That'll be his first.
It looked like the Fordham sideline didn't agree with that call, and honestly, but I didn't really see it. It looked like he was kind of hand straight up, and Gio was bailed out there.
So then Giroux will go to the line for a pair of free throws here. Just 58% on the season, 47 of 80. And knocks that one down, and Darius Maddox is going to check in here for Emma Giroux if he can hit the second. Johnson back in, Tripp heads out. And 1 out of 2 from the line, and a couple of Fordham players run into each other there on the rebound. So 18-15, Patriots by 3. Johnson backing out. Medor with 10 on the shot clock. Trying to take advantage of the freshman. They get it up top to Johnson with 4, with 3. He's just gonna have to get one up here. I don't know if he's gonna get up. I don't think he did. Air ball anyway. Either way, it's gonna be a shot clock violation.
It didn't look like they ever really set their offense on that. They kind of just dribbled at the top of the key, set a few screens, but there was really no other motion beyond that. And led to that turnover.
And Majuru checks out, Maddox back in. But despite the 8 turnovers here by Fordham in the half, they're only down 3. Johnson to Billups, to Haynes, reverse layup goes. That's good ball movement.
Great finish too by Haynes, just kind of going for the reverse layup to avoid the block.
Baseline, then you hit the cutter, you flatten out the defense, and then backdoor cut. It's pretty textbook there as Haynes now with 6 in the ball game. Pressure in the backcourt, Medor will bring it up against Begg. Patriots again up by 5 at 20-15. Vila holds at the top. Johnson now trying to get away from Billups. As the shot clock goes under 10 again. Now it's Haynes' turn. Johnson trying to set him up, lost the handle. 2 seconds, 1 second, and Haynes called for the foul with 1 on the shot clock, and it probably would have been a turnover had he just left him alone. But either way, Patriots are up by 5 here in the first half.
Yeah, you can see the steal there. A great transition basket. Begg with the big 3. About during the break, he bailed him out a little bit, making that call with less than a second left on the shot clock.
Yeah, Jackie Johnson was fumbling the ball out of bounds. If Haynes doesn't touch him, no chance he's getting a shot off. But it will reset the shot clock to 20, and Fordham will have the basketball here. And Medor will take it against Maddox. Johnson getting a breather here, so it's Dean guarded by Billups. Zach Riley with it there, back into the ball game. Now Rivera, 4 on the shot clock. He's gonna have to take a tough fadeaway, missed it, rebound to Johnson. Out up ahead, no numbers, but Johnson's gonna go to the rim anyway, and then his layup attempt is blocked. Katie Johnson is asking if it was a goaltend. I think they got it well before the ball was above the rim.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Is he asking for the goaltend, or is he saying it hit the rim and it should reset the shot clock? I think you're right, but I'm not sure what his argument is there.
Well, the shot clock probably shouldn't reset anyway, because that was less than 10 seconds for him to get down the floor.
That's a good point, yeah.
All right, 20 on the shot clock, 7 to go in the first half. Patriots will inbound to Billups. Right to Haynes. Goes up underneath, reverse layup, no, but Timbila called for the foul. And that'll be his first.
Yeah, there's not much Timbila can do with that. I mean, Haynes is just such a load underneath, makes that move, gets underneath for the reverse, and yeah, I think he got bailed out with that call a little bit, but great take.
So Haynes to the line, 6 points, 1 rebound so far in the ballgame, his first free throw attempts. Haynes comes in averaging 12.7 points, 7 rebounds a contest. And no good on the free throw. Patriots now 1 of 5 as a team from the line. And Timbila checks out and Tripp back in. So they get a little smaller here. Haynes makes the second, so he's up to 7, and the lead is up to 6, the largest for the Patriots in the first half. They'll lob it over the top, quickly on the run, breaking down low, and getting the flush dunk there is Rivera. Great job of breaking the press there by Fordham.
That's a heck of a finish by Rivera, going up against Haynes, a bigger player, and finishing strong.
They just threw over top of the press and got the run out. So back down to 4 points here, 21-17. Begg comes across and gets it to Johnson. And out there on the defense, that's Ryan Pettis, the 6'4" freshman. He's having a problem here with Haynes. Haynes takes it to the basket, lost his balance, and couldn't get that layup to go. Cross court now. Pettis leaves it to a trailer, into the corner, wide open 3 is no good. And the rebound to Maddox. Medor missing from the corner, back the other way. Billups in transition, can't finish. But the foul will go against Ryan Pettis.
That was a good pass by KD, finding Billups in transition. He had nobody in front of him. He was able to go in and draw the foul here, as you can see.
So Billups will go to the line for a pair of free throws. 78% on the season for him. He averages 5 points and 6.2 rebounds a contest. The free throw's no good. Patriots now 2 of 7 from the free throw line. So Braden O'Connor returns. Woody Newton will come in if Billups can knock down the free throw here. But missed opportunities from the free throw line, Chris. This could be much more than a 4-point lead. As Billups makes the second, and Newton will check in to replace him.
I think we've seen that all year. The Patriots have such athleticism, and they're big, they're long, right, in terms of size, and so they're able to draw fouls. They're just not able to convert on the free throws.
Just 69.9%, 70% basically coming in on the season from the line. On the drive, good defense there by Haynes, and the ball goes out of bounds to the Patriots.
That was great defense, just going up, getting to the apex, holding, staying straight, not letting him get the foul. That was awesome.
Rivera there on the shot. Now the Patriots up by 5 with the basketball. Chance to take their largest lead with a bucket. Big now up to Newton, quickly down low to Haynes. And knocked away from him. They're gonna say it went off of Haynes and over to Fordham. So just a second turnover by the Patriots here in the half. And Fordham with 8. The Patriots have 12 points off those turnovers. Tripp now drives on Haynes in deep, and Haynes is gonna be called for the bump, and that'll be his second.
That's a big foul with 5 minutes left, too. You can see Gio come in. That probably sends Haynes to the bench for the rest of the half.
But smart by Tripp to go ahead and drive it at Haynes, and figures either going to get to the rim or he's going to draw the foul, and he's able to draw the foul. So Fordham will inbound. Rivera gets it in. 3 ball from there. Off the inbound, no good. But a tip out. And a foul is going to be called on Rivera.
I think that foul was in favor for the Patriots, and they don't call that. O'Connor's got a layup on the other end.
Yeah, that's true. He tipped it out, and O'Connor ran it down, but we're going to get a 1-and-1 here on the foul. And it's going to be Darius Maddox to the free throw line. Patriots just 3 of 8 from the stripe. Front end of the 1-on-1 is good by Maddox.
Someone like Maddox, too, who's a scorer, you see that first one go in, especially on the free throw line, that's going to get you going.
Tabila returns, replacing Pettis here. Maddox for the second. And cannot hit it. He's been in a bit of a slump here from the line lately. And now the Patriots show the 1-3-1. Dean throws it over the top to Medor. Lobs it up and knocks it down. The triple by Medor. Makes it 23-20.
And that's what's going to be open in the 1-3-1, those corners. And I know they'll look the opposite side there at Rivera for the oop, so keep an eye out for that.
And Majuru down low. They come for the double. O'Connor tried to cut, but nice defense there. Rivera stepping in to knock it away. Back comes Fordham. Patriots back in the man-to-man, but Medor got in deep and then had it blocked by Majuru. He got his own rebound out. Back dribble, 3 for the tie is no good. The rebound knocked away by Woody Newton, but right to Fordham. Tripp now.
Newton's got to go up with 2 hands there. I think he could have grabbed that versus tipping it.
Tabila, shot won't go, and Majuru pulls the rebound. Up ahead, O'Connor. Bounces, spins, and the foul is going to be called on Tripp. That'll be his second. Free throws coming for O'Connor here with 4:09 to go first half.
Yeah, I think he bumped him, Bill. You see here.
That extra little push with the forearm, yep.
Good job by O'Connor, though, going at him and drawing that.
Patriots have not had a field goal now in over 4 minutes. They've been good defensively, though, as Fordham is just one of their last 7. O'Connor free throw is good. His first point of the ball game, has a rebound and 2 assists. And makes the second. The first Patriot player to go to the line and make both of his free throws tonight.
He's confident up there. I think some of the other guys, they got to get in the gym with him and work on that.
Connor came in 79% from the line. As we get to 4 minutes to go in the half, Patriots up 25-20. Phillips now with Johnson back in the ball game for Fordham. Now Newton switches over on him. Johnson trying to go along the baseline. Amajuru waits for him. O'Connor read the baseline pass. They've got Phillips on a run out. He's going to take it all the way through, leave it for Newton. Back up top to O'Connor, over on the wing to Maddox. 3 ball is good. That's great ball movement.
Fantastic. They pushed it ahead. They didn't force the fast break layup, swung it around and hit the open, doing the pump fake and not even taking the 15-footer, but pushing it back out and then finding the open 3. So great ball movement.
Darius Maddox, the recipient of the good ball movement. Knocked down his second triple of the night. He's got 9 points, 3 of 4 from the field and 2 of 2 from behind the arc. So full court pressure now for the Patriots against Fordham. Edward bringing it up. And now Johnson, who has been quiet since scoring the first 5. Rivera gets it to him there. 10 on the shot clock. Medor with Amajuru on him. Medor, step back, threw it over to D for 3. Front iron, no, and the rebound O'Connor.
And you could see Coach Skin saying, just stay home. You know, he's either going to pull that step back 3 or he's going to kick it. It didn't look like he was going to drive.
Maddox now up top to Newton. Johnson on him. Over to O'Connor. O'Connor trying to back Johnson down, has the size advantage, dumps it to Maddox. He turns around, it's gonna be short. You can see he didn't have his legs under him when he took that shot.
That's tough. You're kind of moving away from the basket, turning, shooting, not fading. It's tough.
Thought O'Connor had a chance to just shoot the ball there. Johnson now getting into the paint. Backs out, there's Amajuru on him. He'll shoot over him and miss the 3. Phillips with the rebound.
Gio.
Up ahead, trying to do a little bit too much. Amajuru was trying to make the catch, but Tumbila was up to the task, knocked it away. A 4th turnover by the Patriots here. Rivera on the outside will fire up, no good. Newton with the rebound. So Fordham now one of their last 10 from the field. Maddox stretching out that right shoulder, looks like there. Newton gets it to Amajuru, gets it back from him, drives in, and nicely done by Woody Newton as he went right into the shot blocker, Tumbila, and was able to get that layup to go.
It's a great finish. I mean, really strong going into the chest there and staying whole and putting it off the glass for the make.
Patriots' first double-digit lead here at 30-20. Rivera drives on Maddox, but runs into some trouble. Found it to Tumbila, though. Nice dish by Rivera. So Tumbila with 4 points, 5 rebounds. Lead is 30-22. O'Connor, Johnson on him. Trying to take him to the rim, and Johnson's going to be called for the foul. They're going to say before the shot. First on Jackie Johnson. Yeah, just saw him grab the arm there of O'Connor.
I think it was before he started to gather himself.
Yeah.
To your point, because it looked pretty clean on the deflection there.
Either way, it's 2 shots because Fordham's 10th foul. But yeah, had it been under 10, this would have been a one-on-one. I think you're right, Chris. O'Connor with the free throw. Makes it 31-22. K.D. Johnson ready to check in for the shooter, O'Connor here. And hit both. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 from the line. All 4 points from there. 3 assists, 2 rebounds as well as O'Connor heads to the bench. K.D. Johnson back in. Again, the Patriots showing a little pressure here. Just trying to make Fordham use some clock before they get into their offense. Medor trying to drive, and K.D. Johnson going to be called for the foul. That's his second. So free throws coming here for Medor, with 37 seconds to go here in the half.
Yeah, Katie got a little aggressive there, but I could say it just doesn't look like he or Tony agree with that call. That was kind of weak.
Zach Riley checks in, replacing Jackie Johnson here. Throw at the line. Takes the first one and knocks it down. 84% free throw shooter, knocks down his first. He's got 7 now in the ball game. A couple of threes and that free throw. Also 4 assists in the game as well. And hit both free throws, so the lead back to 8, 32-24. This could be an important stretch here. The Patriots right now would have the possession to start the second half. So you got an opportunity to score, get a stop, and then get the ball again. That's a big thing here. Same thing for Fordham. If they can get a stop and then come down and score, kind of take away that advantage. Maddox fumbled the pass and then lost the ball off of Zach Riley out of bounds.
He came off ready to shoot that, and it just looked like he took his eye off the ball.
So 9 on the shot clock, 15.2 to go in the half. Phillips will inbound, gets it to K.D. Johnson. Johnson's gonna drive in deep, lost the handle. Here's an opportunity for Fordham up ahead, but there's Billups with the steal, 7 seconds. That outlet pass stolen away. Fordham now will fire one up, short, no good, and that's how the half will end. Neither team able to really get a clean look in the last few seconds. The Patriots will go to the half.
The ball, as you said early on.
Maddox to inbound, gets it to O'Connor, guarded by Jackie Johnson. Patriots have their starters from the game on the floor. O'Connor, Maddox, Anderson, Newton, and Haynes. As you said, aggressive defense here at the start by Fordham. Haynes spins, left-handed shot. Timbila says no and knocks it out of bounds.
Got a little crafty there between the legs before he did that turnaround jumper, and Timbila was right there ready for it.
And now we're gonna get a technical foul on Jalen Haynes. So that'll be 2 shots the other way for Fordham, but more importantly, it's the 3rd foul on Haynes. So now what you want is 17 seconds into the half.
It looked like after the block there was a little chatter there, but I actually thought that was coming from Fordham. I couldn't see whether Haynes reacted.
Medor free throw is good. And they'll have one more. Patriots, I believe, should keep possession of the ball because it's an interruption in play. In the old days, it would turn it right. It would be a turnover.
Right.
It would give the ball to Fordham. And Juru's going to check in here for Haynes.
To your point, that's the biggest part of that foul there, is that puts Haynes back on the bench, and a big guy like him, he's got to get into a rhythm, and now he's been out for almost 6 minutes.
Now he's going to have to sit. Was just in the locker room for 15 minutes, basically. Juru down low, trying to muscle through Timbila. Couldn't get the shot to go, but it goes off of Timbila out of bounds. Only 4 on the shot clock. They got to know. Maddox does. He fires a deep one up and short, no good, but he kind of had to do that because didn't have a choice. So a turnover by the Patriots to start here. on their first possession, and Fordham, after the 2 technical free throws, a chance with a 3 to cut it to a 1-possession game. Dort, the first player in double digits, has 10. He just gave it up there. Timbila hands it off on the outside to Johnson.
It's a good switch there by the Patriots. A lot of congestion on that screen. They were able to come out.
Johnson now will fire one up. No good. Rebound tapped around. Anderson on the deck. And we got a foul. See what's on. It's going to go against Dean. Like a lot of bodies on the floor. Didn't know who they were pointing at.
Yeah, and he kind of looked like he might have grabbed him there, but
yeah, they called on Dean. That'll be his second, and the first on Fordham. Patriots get it into Maddox, and now he'll come across. Anderson now, and foul on Medor holding Maddox. So that'll be his second, team second. And Phillips will check in and is going to replace Anderson here quickly. Just 1:12 into the second half. Tony Skinn all the way down in the corner of the bench as Newton inbounds.
He looks like he's ready to check in.
O'Connor to Emejuru. Timbila is there, but Emejuru got to the rim, couldn't finish it. So Johnson back the other way. Down low, Timbila has got the size advantage, but has to kick it out on the double team. Now the Patriots in scramble mode. Into the corner, Medor 3-ball is good.
Great move.
And he's got 13.
Movement. Yeah, the great ball movement by Fordham, moving the ball around like that.
Newton brings it across, gets it to Maddox. Medor on him, Maddox head down drives. Timbila with the block shot, and Fordham has the ball back. They got a chance to tie with a triple here. Johnson hesitates, drives, pulls up, jumper's good. So 7 straight to start the half by Fordham, and we got a 1-point game. O'Connor across the timeline. Now we'll set things up. That's why even more the foul on Haynes to start this half has been very important. Patriots trying to get it down low. I mean, Drew had it knocked away from him. And then he's fouled. Sliding in there is Dean.
Yeah, you can see the ball movement here has been key for Fordham early on. They've just been aggressive to start the half. A big 3 there, and then in transition, they found the open man and were able to knock down the shot.
Johnson scored the first 5, and then that bucket gives him 7. Dean has to check out as he just called for his 3rd foul. So he heads to the bench. And Matt Zona back in. But yeah, Fordham has come out much more aggressive defensively here. O'Connor gets in deep against Zona, leans in, can't hit the shot, and the rebound to Fordham. Back they come. On the move, kicking it outside. Zona to Johnson, and he cannot hit. The rebound, Billups runs it down. Tried to spin away from traffic. And then O'Connor in the backcourt is fouled by Rivera. That'll be his second, and already 4 team fouls in the first 3 minutes here on Fordham.
Yeah, if the Patriots just get composed here, right, you let them go on a run to start the half, and you know, with KD coming to the game, I think they're looking for him to bring a spark off the bench.
So Billups tosses into O'Connor. He's got Johnson, Emejuru, and Maddox with him. Johnson swatting at the ball from behind. O'Connor down low, Emejuru couldn't handle the pass. Would have had a layup. So another turnover on the Patriots. Zona now running the break, and Darius Maddox is going to be called for the foul.
Yeah, it looked like he swiped at him and definitely caught him with the foul. That's a hard fall there by Maddox. I'm hoping he's okay.
Yeah, tripping over some of the cameras down there. So a couple free throws coming for Matt Zona can give Fordham the lead here. As Mason started 0 for 6 from the field with 3 turnovers to start this half. Free throw has tied the game. First points for Zona. Zach Anderson and Justin Begg return, and Majuru and Maddox check out.
Looks like they're going small, Bill, with Haynes having foul trouble and Gio maybe a little winded. They're going to bring in some guards here and try to go 5 guards.
And with no Timbila in the lineup for Fordham, you kind of get away with that here. Zona for the lead, no. Anderson couldn't get the rebound. And then Billups with a big block at the rim. But a 3-ball now, Billups blocked another one.
Incredible play by Billups.
Johnson to Billups, lost the handle, and he's fouled. Patriots will maintain possession, but how about the defense from Jared Billups?
I mean, that first block was electric, but for him to recover like he did and get the second one was impressive. Unbelievable.
15 foul now on Fordham. It was the first on Riley. Katie trying to get it in, throws it deep to Begg. Patriots and Rams tied at 32. An 8-0 run to start the half. O'Connor throws it away. Tried to drive along the baseline and just threw it out of bounds. So 4 turnovers here in the first 3.5 minutes by the Patriots, and most of them self-inflicted.
Yeah, and O'Connor had a couple there that he's just been a little bit too aggressive driving to the hoop and trying to dump it off. Might be better off looking for a shot.
So now the turnovers are even up at 10 apiece, as Fordham has no turnovers yet in this half. Patriots have 4. And now Justin Begg's going to be called for the foul. And the way things are starting to go here in this half, Chris, you might as well settle in, because I think we're going to get a lot of whistles and probably a lot of free throws in this second half.
It looks like Tony's going to bring back in Haynes, and I think, you know, he's got to be careful here with 3 fouls, but realizing the game's getting tight, Haynes can hopefully bring a spark.
Riley looking to get it in, and finally did to Zona. Now Rivera with 14 on the clock, lost the handle. Katie Johnson almost had a steal, but stepped on the sideline. So 11 on the shot clock here. They get it into Johnson, guarded by Billups. Johnson, shot won't go. Great defense there by Jared Billups.
That won't show up in the stat sheet, but that's just such an impressive play by Billups there.
Begg trying to throw it inside, has it kicked out of bounds by Riley. So, well, on Saturday, where Patriots led that game by 1 and let it get away in the first few moments of the second half because they just got sloppy with the basketball.
Said it earlier, right? The 2 things that have been the Achilles heel have been free throws and turnovers, and they Coach Skin thought Haynes needed to get back in the game, and I don't disagree with him.
Haynes can't hit the layup, and Timbila pulls the rebound. That'll be his 8th. Quickly the other way for the lead. The jumper no good, but getting his own, and then having it blocked by Newton, and then a foul on the Patriots. But Medor got his own rebound after the miss.
Yeah, it
They're
looks
gonna
like
call Begg for the foul.
Haynes is kind of stepping back because he doesn't want to catch another foul, but I think that helped lead to the offensive rebound.
Begg called for his 2nd. Patriots 4th here this half. Rivera now working, trip against Billups. No doing, and Billups runs down the rebound. Boy, he's put on a highlight film defensively here tonight.
Whoever he's guarding should just pass the ball away, because, I mean, he's locked down every time they get the ball.
And now Billups goes down hard on the drive. He's fouled. And it will go against Dean, and Dean has picked up his 4th. Check that, his 3rd here. Well, no, we'll see. I've got Dean with 4. The score has it with 4. The PA guy just said 3. We'll have to check that. Did he have 2 at halftime?
I thought so, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's his 4th. So perhaps the PA guy misspoke.
I think he did, because the stat sheet shows.
Stat sheet has him at 4, yeah. I was going to say, Billups tonight has guarded 1 through 4. The only guy he hasn't guarded is Timbila so far. And a foul, and Haynes will go to the line as the foul goes against Medor, and he's called for his 3rd, and that's team foul number 7, but that might have been a good foul because that was going to be a layup.
It was, but I mean, 5 minutes in, we've got 7 fouls on Fordham right now, and that's going to be, definitely a difference maker here in the second half.
That's great if you're the Patriots, if you take advantage of it. And so far tonight, 8 of 14 from the free throw line, they haven't taken advantage of it. Front end is good. Patriots have the lead back, 33-32. So they held the Patriots without a point for nearly 5 minutes. Patriots still without a field goal, 0 for 7 from the field this half. Haynes makes both. He's up to 9 in the ball game. Riley is up ahead, tripped on the move. In deep, Davila gets the dunk. Easy as you please for Fordham, breaking that press.
Really nice no-look pass there by Tripp in transition.
Davila now 6 points, 9 rebounds. Begg gets it to Haynes. Haynes trying to body his way through. The right-handed shot, no. The tap, no. Staying with it, still battling. The shot's up and fouled, and there he is. Jared Billups getting in on the play.
And you can see Haynes wants it. He's being aggressive as he can be underneath without drawing a foul.
Great pass down low. Timbila getting the finish on that last Fordham possession. And Timbila called for the foul, his 2nd, the team's 8th. So Billups at the line. First free throw is good for Billups. He now has 2 points, both from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, an assist, and a couple of blocks. And Johnson's going to come in for Medor. Billups' 2nd is good. 36-34. Again, the Patriots have not had a field goal this half. They 0 for 9. Johnson with the steal. Billups leaves it for Newton. He's kind of stuck down there and draws another foul. Ergo, talking to the official Tim Kelly, like another foul?
If you go up strong right now, they're calling it, right? And that's what Woody did. It looked like the ball got deflected. He gathered himself, and you'll see here in a moment, he was able to go right up and draw that foul.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the hands are straight out, almost, at a 45-degree angle. When they look at that, when Fordham looks back at that on film, they're going to be like, you know what, that's a good call, because you just can't put your arm straight down on a guy like that. So the 3rd foul on Jameer Tripp, the 9th team foul. So with 14:27 to go, the Patriots are shooting 2 the rest of the night. But again, you have to take advantage. Newton makes 1 out of 2. And the Patriot lead is 3, but they are still, again, without a field goal here in the second half, but 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Tripp gets it up top, Riley, and Billups gets the steal away from Johnson. Looks for a teammate. Haynes on the trail layup is good. Jared Billups is everywhere. And Keith Ergo in Fordham.
So far tonight, but 5 of those came in the first few minutes when he wasn't in the game. I mean, he's done a little bit of everything. It's been so impressive to watch.
Patriots back up to a 5-point lead. They led by 8 at halftime. Fordham tied the game at 32. And now the Patriots are back up by 5, despite being just 1 of 10 from the field this half. Justin Begg in the ball game here. He's guarding Riley up top. Tripp now has it. Patriots in a little bit of a zone look. Medor gets it over, and again, they're going to say it went off of Billups. No, they're going to say Rivera lost it, and who was guarding him? Jared Billups.
Exactly. And yeah, I think that's the right call. It looked like it bounced off his knee here when he started to drive.
Oh, yeah. That was off Tripp, not Rivera. It clearly went off his knee. And now, pressure in the backcourt by Fordham.
Yeah, it looked like Coach Ergo didn't like the call, just being that it came from all the way on the other end of the court, but it was the right call.
Haynes now backing down Timbila, left-handed hook shot. No, he's been a little strong on those lefts. Can't get anything to go down. Haynes now 4 of 13. Transition 3 is good, and Begg's going to be called for the foul. So a 4-point play could cut this to 1.
Yeah, it looked like he got a little aggressive and kind of went underneath him, made him draw the foul. Didn't look like Begg agreed with it, though.
So Medor now up to 16 in the ball game. He averaged 13.2 coming in. He's been the guy that's kept him going. He has 4 threes here in the ball game. And is 4 for 4 from the line. His 4-point play could cut this to 1. And missed the free throw. Phillips grabs the rebound. His 5th. Johnson up ahead now, gets it to Begg. Begg now off the screen, got it to Haynes, and he gets the dunk down low on Timbila.
I think he got tired of missing a couple of those short ones. He went up and finished strong there.
Haynes now 13 in the ball game. Patriots back on top by 4. Outside shot, that one around no good. Haynes tapped the rebound, but Riley able to track it down. Rivera now jump stop in the paint, and that's going to be a traveling violation.
Yeah, really nice find by Begg, and then you can see here Haynes was able to gather himself. Looked like he was going to lay it in, and then just finished it strong with a dunk.
Begg checks out. Maddox back in for the Patriots here. 12:47 to go in the second half, and the Patriots on top by 4. K.D. Johnson with Riley guarding him. Johnson gets down low. High off the glass, no. Timbila called for the foul. That will be his 3rd. And 10th team foul. Yeah, just kind of reaching over the top and getting him across the wrist.
It looks like Gio's going to check in for Haynes, which now you've kind of got a run going here. It makes sense to give him a breather and avoid that 4th foul.
Now you're 12:39 to go, so you're getting close to the under 12 timeout. And Johnson's free throw hits the back iron and falls through. So you get him the breather plus the timeout at the under 12. So. And now Zona's going to check in for Timbila. Timbila at 6 points and 9 rebounds in the contest. And second one, no good. Rebound out to Rivera. And Phillips nearly got himself another steal. Medor comes across, and now Jared Phillips going to be called for the foul. And that'll be his 2nd. And the team's 6th. So one more on the Patriots, and Fordham shooting the rest of the way. Riley now guarded by Maddox. Gets it to Zona.
No surprise to see Phillips on Medor now.
Tripp now hesitates, throws it down low, wide open, great find by Tripp. To find Zona. What do you do? He's got to hustle to get it in. Got it to Maddox. Gets it to Newton, threw it away. And a steal. And now on the drive, before the shot, we've got a foul on the Patriots. So free throw.
For the Patriots, right, they have ambitions of getting to the tournament, and this is a great test for them to be able to make their free throws down the stretch, because it's going to matter when it counts later on this year.
Tripp 3 points in the ball game. 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 1 from the line. 4 rebounds as well. Front end of the 101 is good. So the next one would cut it to 1. Patriots led 32-24 at the half. Fordham opened up with the first 8 points of the half to tie things up at 32. The Patriots 6 of 8 from the line in the half. That's where most of the points have come from. They're just 2 of 12 from the field, as the second one is good. Mason with 5 turnovers here in the second half already. K.D. Johnson fouled by Tripp, and that will be the 4th foul on Tripp.
And, you know, if you're Coach Argo, obviously you don't want to see as many fouls as you had to start the half here. But, look, you've brought the game back within 1 point, and to your point, 5 turnovers. So they're being aggressive. It kind of weigh your value there, right? It's not a necessarily bad thing to have as many fouls as they've had if they're able to get the game tight like this.
That was just a smart move there by Johnson. He saw Tripp trying to cut him off, and Johnson just kind of bounced off of him. Knowing the way the whistles have gone, you're probably going to get it. But again, they have to take advantage here at the line. Patriots just 14 of 22 on the night, 64%. Johnson's free throw's good. He's got 7 points and 4 rebounds now. Ryan Pettis comes in replacing Tripp. So Tripp, the 6'6" sophomore, replaced by Pettis here. Johnson's second one good. And Pettis, 6'4" freshman, into the ball game. He's going to handle it in the backcourt here against Johnson.
Pettis did a nice job in the first half coming in and having an impact. It'll be interesting to see what he does now.
Johnson called for his third, so he's going to get free throws here. That's the team's 8th. On the season, Ryan Pettis, just 7 of 11 from the line in limited opportunities. Maddox for Newton, and Haynes comes in. Begg and Newton head to the bench.
The Patriots now with 2 bigs in, they've got a huge size advantage underneath.
Now Timbila on the bench. And free throw no good, so it doesn't cost the Patriots anything except the foul on Johnson. He's got it here. The Patriots have a 3-point lead, 44-41. And Majuru now wants to get it to Maddox, does. Haynes staying on the outside, now he has it. Haynes driving, little fadeaway from left. No, the tap by Majuru is good. He didn't mean to put it up and in, but it went up and in.
And when you've got that size advantage underneath, if you can just stay active, you'll get a couple lucky rolls.
And Majuru now 3 points. The Patriot lead is 5. Riley, Patriots forgot about him, and he missed the 3, but Majuru unable to grab the rebound, so it'll stay with Fordham, and immediately Timbila off the bench. Yeah, he was just trying to tip that one, I think, up to go get it, and it just kind of finger rolled it off the glass.
That's the second one of those they've had tonight. The first half they had one underneath as well.
That's right, Haynes got one. So Pettis checks back out. And Timbila in, and Johnson trying to go for the steal there. Timbila hands it off, turning the corner. Riley got in deep, kind of stuck there amongst the trees, got it to Zona. His little jumper's good from the foul line. So Matt Zona with 5 in the ball game and 3 rebounds cuts the lead to 3, 46-43. Low to Haynes. Timbila waiting on the weak side. Haynes bouncing off of Matt Zona a couple times, 2, 3, turns on him, off the glass and good, got it off before the shot blocker could get there.
And they kind of letting him play underneath there. This first time I think they haven't called a foul underneath, and that was a nice finish there by Haynes.
Yeah, they were banging back and forth. Haynes now up to 15 in the ball game, but just 6 of 16 from the field. Rivera trying to get it to Medor, has it. Medor takes the 3, and he's going to be fouled on the 3. And they're going to say it's on Billups, and that will be his 3rd. That's the 2nd time the Patriots have fouled a 3-point shooter here. Both times it was Medor.
It looked like a foul to me. I don't think Billups liked the call, but he looked like he kind of grabbed on the hip there when he was going up for the shot. So
Medor at the line, 4 of 5 tonight. 16 points leading the way. He knocks down the free throw. He shoots him at 84%. He came in, he'd only been 4 of his last 15 from 3, but he's 4 of 7 tonight. Have one more to cut it back to a 2-point game here as Pettis comes in replacing Riley. Durant now up to 18, leading everybody in the ballgame. And now 19, and he is 7 of 8 from the line. Andy Johnson bringing it up. Bettis will guard him. Under 10 to go here in the ballgame. Johnson up top to Billups. Rivera guarding him. Gets it to Haynes. Haynes right at Zona and is fouled by Matt Zona. And that will be foul number 3 on Matt Zona. And more free throws coming for the Patriots. But again, if you're Fordham, if you've got enough fouls, keep putting guys like Haynes on the line who does not shoot free throws well. Now he's 3 of 4 here tonight, but he came in on the season just 54%.
That's right. I mean, they're bringing guys off the bench that are playing well. Zona's had a nice, game so far, and let's use those fouls if you can get on the free throw line.
Now, if Haynes continues to make them, he's 4 of 5 now, then that's a tough strategy, but you're playing the percentages. .44 to go, and the second one is good. So Patriots back on top by 4, 50-46. .44 to go. Haynes now 5 of 6 from the line, has 17. It's to Rivera to Medor. And now Haynes gonna have to try to guard Medor. He fires up the shot, short, no good. Zona with the rebound underneath, can't finish. The follow is good by Rivera, and a foul on the Patriots. It's gonna be Maddox, that'll be his 3rd.
Yeah, it's good play by Rivera being active underneath. When Zona went up, he was able to get that tip in and draw the foul.
So 9 team fouls now. Check that, 10 team fouls now on the Patriots. So both teams, with 9:23 to go, going to shoot the rest of the game 2 shots. Rivera trying to finish off the 3-point play to cut it back to a 1-point lead. Can't do it. Maddox gathers the rebound.
And Bill, 22 fouls in about 11 minutes here. It's been tough.
A lot of whistles. Haynes, Zona guarding him. Haynes trying to pull his way through, can't get it, and Majuru's tap won't go. And the ball saved in to Fordham. They can tie or take the lead.
Gio's got to duck that. I mean, that's his strength, is going up and finishing it strong, and he just tried to get a little cute with it with the tip.
Rivera drives hard, and he draws the foul. It's going to go against Demajuru. That's his 2nd. So free throws for Fordham to try to get this game tied. Rivera at the line is 0 for 1. No good by Rivera. He shoots 55%. Braden O'Connor back in now, replacing Emajuru. Emajuru 3 points, 4 rebounds in the contest, but just 1 of 4 from the field. Second, it's going to be short and no good. And now we got a lane violation on the Patriots. So he'll shoot a 3rd one.
Looks like that was on Haynes. Did he step in too early?
So Zona's going to check out, and Johnson is back in for Fordham. Rivera one more here after he missed the first one. And goes 0 for 3, but the tap, nope, they're going to wave it off. Timbila went over the top of Haynes to tap it. And for Timbila, that's a tough one because that's his 4th. You don't want to pick up your 4th on something like that.
No, and I think with 9 minutes left, you got to be really careful. You're going to have to start bringing in the 8th, 9th, 10th guy off the bench with this many fouls.
Timbila has 4, Dean has 4, Tripp has 4 for Fordham. And Keith Ergo having a conversation with the official Tim Kelly, or excuse me, Rob Riley there at midcourt. Haynes now 2 shots. First one is good. Now 6 of 7, up to 18 points. Zona comes in and replaces Timbila. Now, they played a triple overtime game earlier this year against UMass where they shot a boatload of free throws for both teams. So they've kind of navigated this whole thing of a lot of free throws and a lot of fouls. They've done it before, just not in regulation like this.
Absolutely. I mean, this plays into Fordham's favor. I mean, the Patriots, as we've said, they're not the best free throw shooting team, and Fordham welcomes that. That's what's been such a close game so far.
The Patriots are 12 of 14 this half, up to 85%, but the lead is just 4. Medor to Zona, into the corner, to Pettis, out front to Johnson. Johnson with 6, the step back 3, no good. The rebound, Haynes underneath. Hands it off to Johnson.
That's good contest by Maddox. It's a nice move by Johnson, but he was able to get his hand up and contest and force a miss.
Phillips now bounce pass is kicked away. He was looking for Haynes. Haynes telling him to throw it up.
I think he had it for the alley-oop.
Johnson shoots 34% from the outside. He's just 1 of 6 here tonight. Now the Patriots look confused trying to get it in. They finally bounce pass it into Haynes there. Rivera guarding him. Haynes just sizing him up, finally kicks it in the corner. Johnson, bounce pass out front, throws it away all the way to the backcourt. And Fordham will have the ball along the baseline from behind the arc, but 12 of 14 from the free throw line. Johnson gets it in on the inbound. Now Riley, and they go inside. Rivera posting up Braden O'Connor. Kicks it on the outside, quickly to Johnson. Katie Johnson guarding Jackie Johnson. Jackie Johnson into the paint, scoop layup is good.
It's a great move by Johnson. He kind of stepped him out a little bit and then was able to drive right by him and finish with his left hand.
Braden O'Connor back the other way for the Patriots, gets it to Haynes, working against Matt Zona. Thought he got bumped. Maddox had his follow shot blocked. And again, Fordham can tie or take the lead here. Johnson in transition. Battling down low, Zona and Braden O'Connor, and they're gonna call Braden O'Connor for the foul. So Matt Zona's gonna go to the free throw line for O'Connor. Just his first foul of the, second foul of the game.
Zona's done a nice job on Haynes. He's such a big body. He can kind of absorb that blow when Haynes is backing him down, and he's able to force a miss there and then get down the court, catch, and draw the foul.
So Zona at the line, 1 of 2 today, 5 points, 5 rebounds. Could tie the game, but he makes both. First one's good. So Zona will have 1 more to try to get this game tied up. And he missed it, and the rebound Maddox, and Riley called for the foul, going over top of Maddox.
And the thing about all these fouls, Bill, is it takes the crowd out of the game. I mean, everybody's kind of sitting on the butts here, and you don't get as much noise or momentum if you're the Patriots. And again, when you're in a tight game like this, it's a game of runs, and that makes it difficult.
So a walk about 80 feet the other way, and shoot 2 shots for Darius Maddox, who has 9 points, has not scored in this half, 5 rebounds as well. Maddox free throw's good. He'll have 1 more as he's now the second Patriot player in double digits with 10, joining Haynes, who has 19. Maddox made both. So back to a 3-point lead, 54-51 for the Patriots. Rivera up top, now Medor. Johnson, as Haynes and Zona battle. Phillips on Johnson, and Johnson, boy, now the players are starting to get frustrated as well because simple plays are just being called for fouls.
It's tough. I mean, a guy like Billups, who's an aggressive defender, what do you do? I mean,
well, that's the fourth on Billups, and Billups pleading his case to the official, probably Rutecki here. But 2 shots coming for Jackie Johnson. On the season, 74%. Has not attempted a free throw here tonight. And the free throw is no good. So Newton returns, Emejuru returns, and Billups and Haynes will take a break here with 6:54 to go. Well, the second one no good, and the rebound KD Johnson. So we're up to 44 combined fouls in this ball game, which is a ton, and we still have time to go. But the Patriots and UMass earlier this year here in Eagle Bank Arena had 55 fouls called on in the regulation game.
I think that was the last game that I did, though, so that must be the good luck charm.
Yeah, maybe. Shots no good by the Patriots. The rebound to Fordham. Back they come again. A 3 would tie the game. Jackie Johnson trying to get in deep. Turns, scoop layup is good. That's a pretty creative job by Jackie Johnson. He's now got 11 in the ball game, 5 of 12 from the field. And the lead is 1, 54-53. Woody Newton trying to get it to Maddox, does. Back out to Newton. Drives on Riley, spins, turns, takes a little quick shot, short, no good. Rebound in Majuru, and a foul on Matt Zona, and that will be his 4th.
Yeah, it looks like he grabbed his arm there. That's a good call.
So to the line for 2 shots goes Gio Emejuru, 1 of 2 from the line today, 3 points, 5 rebounds. In that UMass game, the Patriots shot 35 free throws as Emejuru misses this one. And UMass shot 31, so 66 free throws so far in this one. The Patriots and Rams have combined to shoot 51 free throws, now 52. As Emejuru hits the second. Patriots have not had a field goal in nearly 5 minutes, but maintain a 2-point lead, 55-53, as they've scored 15 points from the free throw line. And now we're going to get another foul, and it's on Woody Newton. That'll be his 2nd.
I think Woody's got to be a little smarter than that. I think he's being too aggressive there at the top of the key, the way they're calling this game.
Check that, it's actually only Woody's 1st. Johnson free throw good. Next one could tie the game at 55. Johnson's now up to 12. He and Medor have been doing the majority of the scoring here for Fordham. And we are tied now at 55-55. O'Connor across the timeline. Riley on him. Hands off to Newton. Trying to get it to Maddox. He has it there. Medor on him. Now Emejuru. Hands off to Maddox. Trying to hide behind the screen. Maddox getting downhill. Leans in. Off the glass and good. And Matt Zona has fouled out. And Keith Ergo cannot believe it.
That's a great take there by Maddox. It's a strong finish, and they're calling these fouls. If you go to the basket strong, you're likely going to get it called.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt that's the way the whistle has gone all night long.
And it's been consistent on both sides. So I know, Coach Argo doesn't like that call, but it's been consistent.
So Zona will be the first player to foul out of this one. I'm going to bet he won't be the last player to foul out of this one. but he leaves the game with 6 points and 6 rebounds for the Rams. And Maddox will be at the line for one shot. He has 13 points, 5 rebounds in the ball game.
Yeah, all the bigs for Fordham right now have 4 fouls.
Yep.
So I mean,
Timbila's back in. He has 4 fouls. Tripp and Dean, who are both on the bench, have 4 fouls. Maddox's three-point play is good. So the Patriots back on top by 3, 58-55. Up ahead, Johnson with Newton on him. He has it out front. Medor. Katie Johnson out there. Gets a screen from Timbila. Throws it down low to Timbila, and Emajuru's going to be called for the foul. And that will be his 3rd.
That's the big difference between, I think, Gio and Haynes is in those pick-and-roll situations. Haynes does a really nice job of switching. Gio shows a little more, and just recovering back there, he got turned around a little bit, and they were able to draw the foul.
So Timbila, his first free throw attempts tonight, has 6 points, 10 rebounds. On the season, 77%, 20 of 26. And that one's good. Surprised that as a big guy, he doesn't shoot more. He's only taken 26 free throws on the season so far.
So those 2 guards, I mean, they really live and die by Medor and Johnson. And, you know, he's kind of cleaning up maybe some dump offs for dunks or missed shots and layups. But
Yeah, just surprised that he hasn't shot more than that many. I mean, that's like 1 a game.
with the subs Fordham's bringing in, that's going to be 3 guys with 4 fouls.
Yeah, Dean's back. He has 4 fouls. Timbila at the line has 4 fouls. Looks like they're going to go Tripp for Timbila, so. The second one is good. So 58-57 with 4:59 to go, and Tripp comes in. Timbila's going to head to the bench, 8 points, 10 rebounds, so closing in on a double-double. Woody Newton gets it into O'Connor. Medor guarding him in the backcourt. Patriots just 5 of 22 this half from the field. 0 for 2 from behind the arc.
Making Haynes underneath.
Got it to him there. The double team comes. He goes away from it, and what a shock. A whistle on the play.
Yeah, he had the mismatch there. By the time they recovered, he was able to make a quick move and finish.
So Rivera called for the foul. That will be his 3rd. And an and-one opportunity here for Haynes, who's up to 21 in the ball game. And the Patriot lead is 3 at 60-57. So Timbila back. They're already going offense-defense here with 4:43 to go. And Billups with the 4 fouls will check in and give Maddox a break.
Well, you've got this many guys in foul trouble. You almost have to, but you're right. I mean, with 4 minutes, almost 5 minutes left in the game, it's a little early for that, typically.
So Haynes, 21 in the ball game, and now 8 of 9 from the free throw line. Which, again, for a guy who came in shooting just 53%, it's got to be maddening if you're the Fordham coaches going, this is the night the guy decides to make all his free throws? The night they're calling everything?
And I think he started off 1 for 2, so he's been on a nice run since.
Patriots by 4. Medor at the top to Johnson. He's going to get a screen here from Timbila. And picked up his dribble. Rivera now with 9 on the shot clock. Out to Johnson. Here's where he's dangerous in the open floor. Takes a long contested 3, and O'Connor got him.
Look at Haynes.
Newton back up top to Johnson. Haynes was trying to get to the rim there. Johnson now hook pass down low. Got it inside. Haynes able to score. And a timeout by Fordham as the lead is suddenly 6 with exactly 4 minutes to go here. Jalen Haynes up to 24 points. He wants the crowd involved as the Patriots are trying to close it out here at home. Earlier tonight here at Eagle Bank Arena, the Patriots honoring their record-setting 78 Provo Scholars. Those are student athletes with a GPA of 3.75. Chris, I know in your time and my time, neither one of us. I would have been out there because I'm not a student athlete, but more importantly, I would not have had a 3.75.
Not a 3.75. Really, that's a testament to George Mason's athletic department and the support that's around him. Michael Lett, we talked about earlier.
Yep.
He was there when I was at Mason, and he was a huge help for me getting through the times I had. So, that's very impressive.
Congratulations to all of them. You saw there the foul trouble for both sides. Matt Zona's already fouled out. 3 other players with 4 for Fordham. Patriots, Jared Billups in the ballgame right now with 4. And the Patriots have a 6-point lead. Dort out to Timbila. Dort, step back, nice move, but can't hit. The tap in though by Tripp, and then he fell over top of Maddox. And he's screaming about the foul. The other way, O'Connor scores to put the Patriots up 8.
Great finish. I think Coach Argo on the other end was looking for a foul. It might have been some contact underneath, but the Patriots were able to capitalize on the moment.
Tripp fell over Maddox, but the ball had already gone free at that point, so I think that's why they didn't blow the whistle. But a 7-0 run by the Patriots has them on top here by 8. Long 3, air ball out of bounds. And Patriots basketball with 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, nice shot by Haynes. He got out in transition here. He was able to find the open man, and O'Connor finishes with his left.
That shot by Johnson, probably, I understand you're down 8. The clock is not on your side, but it seemed to be a little quick in the shot clock.
The past few possessions, they've taken a couple tough shots.
Haynes kicks it out to O'Connor. Fakes the 3, drives it on the shot blocker, got him in the air and scores. A 9-0 run by the Patriots now, has them up by 10, 67-57, tying their largest lead. Mador over to Johnson, down low, Timbila. On Haynes, goes across, can't finish, but Haynes called for the foul, and that'll be his 4th. We actually went up and down a couple times without a whistle, Chris.
And that worked out in the Patriots' favor. They went on a run there, but here we go. We still got plenty of time left.
Timbila, 2 shots at the line here. Already 2 for 2. If he makes both, he'll have the double-double. He's got 8 points, 10 rebounds. Haynes called for that 4th foul, but he does have 24 in the ball game. That's the 4th time this season he's gone over 20 points. His career high is 27. The free throw is no good by Timbila. He did that when he was still playing with East Tennessee State. His season high is 25 against UNC Asheville. Timbila's 2nd is no good. Haynes with the rebound. And then he is fouled.
Looks like he got
timeout.
Yeah, injury timeout. He got hit in the face there when he grabbed that rebound.
And he goes over to talk to trainer Rebecca Schmidt, who does a fantastic job. Been around this program for a number of years.
If you're Haynes, you're kind of thinking of all the times to not catch a foul, you get slapped in the face there.
And so Tim Kelly and Wally Rutecki, the officials, at the monitor now, taking a look at some things. This is exactly what we needed. With all the whistles that we've had, all the fouls we've had, we haven't had the monitor review yet, so now we've got everything going on tonight, Chris.
Look, I don't think it was intentional, but you know, I guess anytime you're hitting somebody above the head there, you got to test it. But I hear you. It's been a longer than usual game.
So the Patriots up 10, 67-57, trying to get themselves to 22-6 on the season, 13-2 in conference play, would keep pace with VCU. So Haynes called a timeout when he got hit. So the Patriots will be charged for a 30-second timeout. So let's take a look here, see if you see anything, Chris.
Maybe it looks like he got him
when
when
he hit in the arm. I didn't see him really get hit in the head, did you?
I didn't, no.
I wonder if he was still having an issue from the hit on the foul.
Yeah.
Remember when Timbila came across, Haynes kind of reacted like he had gotten hit then. You wonder if it was just still the same type of thing.
Yeah, he looks like he's okay over there on the bench right now. I look like I can see he's saying I'm okay, but
he steps out, and Patriots now have Phillips, Maddox, O'Connor, Newton, and Johnson. And Tim Biela's not sure who he should be guarding as they were getting in the press. Newton throws it across to Maddox. And Maddox comes across. Now top to O'Connor. He's fouled by Rivera. That'll be his fourth. And Keith Ergo is still trying to figure out where that foul came from.
I guess they maybe put both hands on him, but at that far away from the hoop, it didn't look like he impeded him in any way.
Yeah. So that's 4 now on Rivera. He's the fourth as O'Connor misses the free throw. He's the fourth player for Fordham with 4 fouls. They already have one, Matt Zona, who is fouled out. And we are up to 51 foul calls. Losing my voice here, talking through so many whistles. 51 foul calls in the ball game.
And how many did we have at UMass?
Against UMass, I will look that up for you momentarily, sir. Driving along the baseline, ball's on the deck. Patriots reaching in. It'll stay with Fordham on the held ball. So 1:57 to go. The Patriots up by 11, their largest lead of the ball game. So Fordham to inbound along the baseline here. Looking, and a kick ball. Nearly close to a 5 count there. Now they get it right in. Johnson fakes and stepped on the sideline. A turnover by UMass.
A nice contest by Haynes there. .55 fouls in that UMass game. So we're close. Closing in on it, we're at 51. Not sure if you want to set that season high mark tonight or not, Chris, but I don't think we want to, but I think we're on track for it for sure.
1:55 to go. Newton's going to check out. Phillips gets it into O'Connor. Being chased in the backcourt here. O'Connor now nearly lost the dribble, kicks it all the way out to Phillips. And now they will run some clock here, up by 11. Maddox off the downswing, missed it. Billups pulls the offensive rebound. A fresh 20 for the Patriots as Billups gets out of traffic and gets it over to Maddox. Maddox now caught there, had the ball stripped away, and then Maddox is going to be called for the foul as Tripp reached in and got the steal. That'll be the 4th on Maddox, so he and Billups and Haynes all with 4 now for the Patriots.
Billups just looked, Maddox just looked like he was frustrated there. He fumbled the ball, but at this point in the game, you got to kind of let that go and hold off on the foul.
Tripp on the night, 5 points, 3 of 3, now 4 of 4 from the free throw line, also with 4 rebounds. So the lead back to 10. It had been a 10-0 run by the Patriots over the last 3 minutes. Fordham has not had a field goal in the last 5.5 minutes of this game. But making free throws, that's their 15th from the free throw line here in the second half. And Dean back in with those 4 fouls. They get it into Maddox. He gets it right back to Billups. He throws it up ahead to Haynes. Haynes trying to get it to Johnson before he could be fouled, and Dean came right back in. He's going to head right back out. That's his 5th.
That's a good foul by Dean, though. I mean,
very good foul. It was a layup if he doesn't do it.
That or a dunk, and honestly, at this point, Haynes has shot the ball well from the free throw line, but historically through the season, that's probably the guy you'd look to foul.
Yeah, you can't just give up the easy layup. So Haynes at the line. he makes both. He's 8 of 9 there tonight. If he makes both, he'll set a new season high. Again, his career high when he was at East Tennessee State is 27. And 25 against Asheville. And he is stuck on 24 here against Fordham. He's now 8 of 10 from the line tonight. 24 points, 7 rebounds. Second one is good. So back to a 10-point game, 69-59. Adore into the corner. Rivera drives.
That Haynes?
And he's fouled. And if it's Haynes, it's number 5. So Haynes is fouled out. So 1:05 to go. 54 fouls called in the ballgame. And we will be up to, after these 2 free throws, 69 free throw attempts. So Haynes will foul out, finishes his night with a season high tying 25 points and 7 rebounds in the contest.
And he spent a lot of time in the bench, especially in the first half there and the start of the second half. So he had a great game, all things considered.
So the free throw is good. By the way, this is a season high combined free throws for 2 teams, as far as the Patriots are concerned. Again, it was 66 combined free throws against UMass. Tonight, we're up to 68. This will be number 69. So if you want to come and watch guys shoot free throws, you came to the right game.
We almost feel guilty for the crowd because it's been a few moments they've been able to get excited, but otherwise it's been pretty quiet.
O'Connor up ahead to KD Johnson, glides in, lays it in. 71-61, Patriots by 10. And now they're going to stop play to fix the clock, I believe, because they continued to run after Johnson's layup, and in the final minute, it's supposed to stop. So the Patriots offensively here in the second half haven't been great. 10 of 28 from the field, Chris, 35%, 0 for 3 from behind the arc, but 19 of 24 from the free throw line. That's just shy of 80%. You shoot that all the time, you're gonna win and be in a lot of ball games.
100%, that's been the difference, and we talked about it earlier. If they're gonna make a run this, postseason, they're gonna have to make free throws, and if anything, tonight will be a good test of that and show that they're able to do it and build some confidence around it.
So they put about 2.7 seconds back. And now Fordham will have the basketball. Medore comes across. And gives it up here. Rivera had it stolen by O'Connor. O'Connor's going to glide in and hammer it down with one hand.
That's an exclamation point right there. Heck of a finish by O'Connor.
3 ball on the way is no good. The tap out. Back out for another 3. That one is good. And a timeout taken by Fordham. Medore on the second chance, able to knock down the triple to make it a 9-point game.
Hey, it looks like he gave him the lane there, and he went up and finished that and piped it home.
O'Connor's dunk gets him to 11. He's the 4th Patriot in double digits. As Haynes has 25, Maddox 14, O'Connor now 11, KD Johnson with 10. But Medore with that 3 goes over 20 points. He now has 22 in the ballgame. But he'd been quiet, Chris, since he got fouled on that 3-point shot and went and made the 3 free throws. You hadn't heard anything from Medore or really Johnson, either one. When it's mattered, the Patriots are able to clamp down on it.
That's right. I mean, it's been their strength all year long. It's been the ability to play strong defense. Billups was key to that, but it was a total team effort. And I think you saw O'Connor there with the steal. There's been a number of those deflections that have led to fast break points. And I think that's been the difference. That and the free throw shooting really has been the difference in the game.
16 turnovers now in the game for Fordham, and the Patriots with 21 points off those 16 turnovers. Mason has made 7 of their last 8 from the field here down the stretch. They were at one point just 4 of 21, now 11 of 29. So Patriots will have the basketball, up by 9, 73-64, with 37.7 seconds to go. We'll see if the Rams decide to foul here, or if they'll just try to get a steal in the backcourt and then play it out, or if they will be putting the Patriots on the line. It'll be Woody Newton to inbound. He can run the baseline here.
I'm guessing we see another foul.
We'll see. And we do, off the ball before anything happens. And Pettis will be called for the foul. Just his second. We'll walk the other end, and Braden O'Connor will shoot free throws. O'Connor on the night is 5 of 6 from the line, 4 rebounds. Excuse me, 4 assists, 2 rebounds. Trying to put the lead back to double digits. Missed that one. So I'll have one more here. Tripp and Mbila check back in. Maddox checks out, and Majuru back in. O'Connor for one more. And that one held and fell through. So 74-64, Patriots by 10. 32 seconds to go here. Medor hunting the outside shot, gets it to Tripp. Tripp trying to drive. Tripp diving down in, kicks it on the outside. Johnson got to look from 3, can't hit. Tripp gets the offensive rebound. Kicks it out, Medor for 3, back iron no. Billups with the rebound, and now Fordham will not foul. 10 seconds to go in the ball game. Billups dribbling it out. The Patriots will get back in the win column. They will move to 13-2 on the season in Atlantic 10 play, and 22-6 overall. Fordham falls to 11-17 and 3-12 in the A10.
Yeah, it's a great game by the Patriots. You know, coming off a tough loss this past weekend to bounce back against Fordham. Nice